If he had a case, you should have taken it to court.
That's what I'm saying. That
So it's
you see,
simple.
if we decide to open the case from the beginning, we realize that, of course, if Shatta would have told the same tangent, like Bulldog would have paid up a pay.
We cannot determine that.
Oh no!
To it goes. You are assuming.
Yeah.
You would have
We
got
don't do assumptions.
No, this is not about assumption. It's about bare facts on the
It's
ground.
not bare fact on the ground.
Okay, so let me. Okay, wait. Did Bulldog bring out the list and then the cover out of the album before the artist did? Did he do that?
I do not know whether I brought
Stop that! I don't like that.
What I know is
you saw it on his Facebook pages. Why is he doing that?
Let me answer you.
He brought out a list. It doesn't determine that what the list he
What
brought.
are you saying?
Welcome back to the show. This is still Entertainment Guide on DGTV. My name is Bulldog himself, and just gone by is our weekly entertainment trends. Guys, how you doing this evening? Y'all good are you boyful?
Well, my brother.
How you doing?
Yeah.
All right, last week we spoke about the fact that Long John went to the port, and he went to the port for a reason. But we've seen Adagraja showcasing some Rolls Royce, Cullinan. What's the name of the Rolls Royce?
Oh, Cullinan. Okay. Rolls Royce Cullinan.
Yes, and I saw something on Vimbas that it belongs to your prophet, Prophet Uche. How true is that, Long John?
Vemba says it belongs to Prophet Uche.
Yeah.
I believe he has a solid evidence to back reason he said that. And as a journalist, yes, you need to actually do your research to put things out. So if he says that, I stand to believe him.
Why not go to the garage?
Is that?
Haven't you been to the house?
Yeah. Oh, but Prophet Uche owns that vehicle, and I don't believe Ajagraja was trying to prove like he owns it. Understand? I think it's just one of those social media gimmicks that they do. Ajagraja has a very good relationship with Prophet Uche, so I think it was just one of those things. He has one or two with Shatta Wale, friendly banter with Shatta Wale. So he just had to, when he saw the car, I think he saw the spirit of Shatta Wale inside.
Wow.
He decided to tap into it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car.
Yeah, that's a Rolls Royce Cullinan black badge, bulletproof.
Wow. So this means you've had a chance to sit in about 2 Rolls Royce, right? The one with Shatta, and of course the one with your very own Prophet Uche.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's.
What's an experience you have in the year 2025?
I know better things ahead, and just as I'm doing it for people, I know with time.
You also own yours.
This year something huge will happen.
Amen to that.
We're stronger.
Yes.
Continua.
I believe in the God of Prophet Uche. It will happen this year.
A luta continua.
Amen to that.
Important.
And of course, we are very excited about, the banter between Shatta and Adagraja. It's been a very beautiful one on our social media timelines. Yeah, what do you make of that as well?
Oh yeah. I think it's friendly.
Yes.
And that's how we love it in this town. I saw Ajagraja's own with Nasi over the shoe.
Yeah.
I thought it was becoming like a series.
Yeah.
You get it. And it's beautiful to see keep social media active.
Exactly.
It's just funny that Ajagraja lost because he had to go to his father's house to be pointing cars. While Shatta Wale was in his house pointing his own cars.
Yes.
But yes, it was a friendly banter. And I think it was fun.
It was fun. All right, carrying on, Shatta Wale released a press statement last week with regards to an apology to his former manager, Bulldog, who in a video, I think, accused Bulldog for the murder of Quakers' former manager, Fene Koche. And we saw the press statement that came out. Yeah, what do you have to say about that?
No, I think law has prevailed. I always tell people, if someone says something about you and you think it's a lie or it's defamatory, go to court.
Yeah.
When you go to court, you get your defense. And I think Bulldog has stuck by his gun and he has finally been vindicated that when he said the statement was false and malicious with intent. And I believe this is part of the court's directives to kind of settle the matter, and it's also a way of calming things down. I think Shatta Wale himself, I believe some months ago, we discussed him saying he's tired of going to court. Truly, he's tired. Because these court cases, it drains, it will drain you. So I guess this is the first step to solving that issue and taking it out of court. And it's a step in the right direction.
Great.
He's admitted his mistakes. I think we accept it as it is. and I think Bulldog is waiting for the payment of his lawyer's fees. So I think when that is also done, then we know that in all sincerity the case is done and dusted. You get. But yeah, but once again, if somebody says something about you and you don't like it, go to court.
Yeah, Long John.
I think, with the case at hand, I believe Shatta Wale did it for a purpose. One thing I want to address is the fact that people were coming at Shatta Wale for coming out to apologize. That is one thing about him people don't know. He is one person, of course, if he realizes he's wrong, he will come out to apologize. He doesn't care.
It's not about he being wrong. This was
hold
a
on,
directive
hold
from the
on.
court.
Whether directive or no directive, it still boils down to him if he has to. He can decide not to, and then whatever other punishment that they can come.
Okay.
Yes. So for him to allow himself to apologize, it means he accepts the fact that he is wrong. You understand? And that is who Shatta Wale is. The way they paint him like he's someone who is always for violence, this is a clear example. That he's someone, if you are ready to bring peace, he's willing to meet you halfway with it. If you are ready to bring war, he's willing to meet you halfway. But then the one key part people shouldn't take for granted is the fact that, you see, the narration between both parties, right, during their heated moment, is one thing people shouldn't take off the whole conversation. When you have an issue with Shatta Wale, and he's coming for you, whether true or untrue, you are going to hit on what to bring his food. He will hit you where it hurts most. That is one thing you should know. So if you have court money, you take it to court. Unlike Bulldog took it to court, and then people in the hierarchy of structure, which is the entertainment structure, were calling him to pull it out so they can resolve it. So basically, it was an out-of-court type of settlement.
Okay.
Yes. So I believe it is a good cause, and then people should learn from this. Understand, in the sense that if you are coming for him, he also come for you, and whichever way. He will come for you where it hurts most, whether it's true or not.
When he lies, you apologize.
When he lies, you apologize.
And pay
because no. That one the problem no dey, because in the end, you see, the Bulldog issue, if you decide to even delve deeper, he would have gotten a stronger case because he leaked all his music for that album he was trying to release.
That catalog,
I think, yes, and I think even YB, and 50 million. You see, and I think, Charlie, don't joke with creative hands.
You finish that.
You don't know how well it would have performed if it came out, right?
$50 million.
No, it is not. It might even be an underpriced if he give you. Yeah. Because you don't know, look, that's one thing about music. You don't know how well the project can go.
We understand, like you said, if he had a case, you should have taken it to court.
That's what I'm saying, that,
so
you see, if we decide to open the case from the beginning, we realize that, of course, if Shatta would have told the same tangent, like Bulldog would have paid up pay.
We cannot determine that.
Oh, no.
It goes. You are assuming.
Yeah.
You would have gotten.
No assumptions.
No, this is not about assumption. It's about bare facts on the ground.
It's not bare fact on the ground.
Okay, so wait. Did Bulldog bring out the list and then the cover out of the album before the artist did? Did he do that?
I do not know whether I brought
Stop that. I don't like that.
What I know is
you saw it on his Facebook pages. Why did he do that?
He brought out a list. It doesn't determine that what the list he
What
brought.
are you saying?
What am I saying?
Oh.
You see, the onus is on the person going to say, oh, he didn't say this to prove it. So that's what I'm saying. Shatta Wale had every proof to say that this cost me 40 million because of this.
Yes.
He has a good case.
And
Bulldog was accused of something serious. He felt that he needed to clear, he was tarnishing his image. It was leading to some other stuff. And he has gone to court, cleared his name, and now everybody knows that he's innocent of everything now he was accused of.
You don't worry. Right now, what I have to tell you is, anybody who sits on TV and decide to denigrate, cast aspersion, and vilify the personality of Shatta Wale, I can boldly tell you from conversation behind closed doors, he's coming with a different strategy. And that strategy, it will cost you and cost your pockets.
Okay. Stoneboy 2.
So you have to.
Stoneboy 2.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And all of them.
You have no problem.
So if you're on TV and you're talking about them too,
definitely,
they'll come after you.
All right. If you call someone analog PR, it will come after you.
So they have to go and justify with the court case they want to carry to court.
All right, guys.